We're up in the Uintas during a time of year where a lot of people button up their summer homes. It's just before they start closing some of the gates up here, and you can only get up here by snowmobile. And it's the time of year that most of the Bigfoot sightings happen, usually when people are opening up their cabins in the spring or in the late fall, early winter, shutting them down just before they close everything down. There's a lot of Bigfoot sightings. So Jenny and I's up here looking for Bigfoot and Bigfoot evidence. Here's what appears to be a track down by the river. We come and check the water sources in the area. This one appears to be 18 inches in length. And the hill comes down around here. And you can see where it slammed into the embankment with its toes. You got probably what would be the pinky toe on us over here, and the big toe slamming in there. And then, and it probably did this right after the last rainstorm. I can hardly even sink down into this stuff. So it had to be something really heavy, and 18 inches long, that's a huge footprint. Up where the toes splay, it's about 8.5 inches from the pinky toe to where I see the damage that the big toe did. And then the heel of the track appears to be right around 6 inches to where it curves around here and goes up to the toes. Yeah, I know the creature does what it can. It's obvious in some of the video footage where people film the creature for hundreds of yards or even a couple of miles in some instances. It tries not to leave track. It can avoid it sometimes. If you weigh 500 to 700 pounds, you're gonna have to make a track once in a while, and it's down right by the river. Show them the river, Jenny. Lots of reasons to be at the river. One, for a drink, and other animals and fish. Jenny and I have both fished in these rivers. There's plenty of fish. I see evidence of it going the other direction too. I can see damage of it going the other way, coming back from the river. You can see the slammed in right there. And I just measured it, and it's close to 18, just like the other one. But the heel actually goes back into the grass about an inch there. And then the toes along here, it really slammed in hard with the edge of the foot right there. And you can see a little bit of the impression right here. So it came down to the river and came back. It doesn't appear to have crossed the river. And we're in the high Uintas of Utah. Bigfoot sighting hotspot. The most Bigfoot sightings in and around these mountains than anywhere else in the state of Utah. We see a possible structure not too far from these footprints, so Jenny's taking us over to them to inspect them to see if they are indeed Bigfoot structures. Even if they're not, there's a collection of them right there, all on the one host tree. I mean, there's no telling if they are or not, but this is a Bigfoot sighting hotspot. We just found two very large tracks of what appear to be Bigfoot, and they're probably less than 100 yards from this structure. When I was zooming in on that mountaintop over there, I heard something moving around on my left. I'm completely focused in on the mountaintop, filming up there, scanning it, and I hear something off to my left, and it was loud enough that I wanted to check. There's moose in the area. There's also bear, so I wanted to see if it was a deer or whatever, and I didn't see anything, and I got this real uneasy feeling. Not saying it was Bigfoot, but I got an uneasy feeling, and I heard it off that way across the river.
Hear that?
You heard a call?
Yeah, it was like really high pitched and like that over there.
That's the same direction I heard something moving when I was trying to scan in on that peak.
But it just echoed right through here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's lots of animals here. Almost every time I come to this section of the Uintas, I see a moose. Okay, the last time we were here I didn't though.
I didn't either.
But I was on a pretty good streak until then.
Yeah, they usually come out at dusk and dawn, and I usually see them at nighttime on the way back. Where the banks have all eroded.
It doesn't look deliberate.
No, the banks have eroded and they've all just tipped over.
Yeah, we needed to check it out. We saw it off in the distance and just saw what looks like 2 Bigfoot tracks 18 inches long.
Yeah, so they've just ripped up.
Yeah, they've all been uprooted and more than likely from a flood. But isn't it weird how all 6 or 7 of those are in the same tree?
Yeah, that's why.
And it's a living tree too.
It's from far away, that's why we came over to check it. We were just... It's suspicious.
It is interesting. But Jenny and I are going to check a bunch of sighting areas up here. We've already been past the Christmas Meadows area. We've taken you guys there before. That's where a lot of sightings happen this time of year. If we see anything cool, find anything else of interest, we'll put it at the end of this video. Keep on watching. We're gonna keep on squatching.
Let's see if we can get over here.
Like, cross these logs. Don't fall in, Jenny.